The Steam Summer Sale is upon us, and you know what that means. It's time to pick up some of the games that have been collecting dust on our wish list, and oh boy, have I got a banger for you. I picked it up during a JRPG sale a while back, but this game has engrossed the majority of my free time, and I found myself almost religiously playing it, and seeing how I recently beat it, I figured, what the heck, why not cover it? So, what's so special about this game? It's just a regular JRPG. These are questions I'd ask myself sometimes when playing it, and yet I kept coming back. I'd like to talk about Legend of Heroes Trials in the Sky. This game just screams classic JRPG with its old school turn-based strategy and cliche hero's journey story. So why did I fall in love with this game? That's a question I'd like to try and answer. Good characters, a good story, and interesting gameplay are all keys to making a great JRPG, and this game nails all three very well. The story follows Estelle and Joshua, two junior bracers with a unique adopted sibling dynamic who are traveling to become senior bracers. It really is a classic story of young heroes set out to achieve a goal, and yet they find themselves tangled up in one thing after another, only to find that they're all linked somehow, and throughout your journey you inadvertently get involved and find yourself saving the world. Yup, a classic. Although, despite having a rather predictable story, it executes this incredibly. The story held some really interesting twists and turns, and that cliffhanger at the end, well, let me just say, no spoilers. The characters in this game are no miss either. Even during what felt like a filler chapter with the Royal Academy, the characters with their charm and interactions kept that chapter rather lively, almost like a slice of life anime. And the play they put on was just perfect. Estelle is the kick down the door, whack everything that moves, and ask questions later type of person. A very passionate and emotional character who is very well countered with a calm, cold, and calculated person such as Joshua. Just their personalities together would make for some interesting interactions. However, throw in the fact that they grew up together as like siblings, and you have a whole new dynamic. The other playable characters that join you on your journey are also rather fun and interesting. We got Heavy Blade Agate, the classic hard-ass, Chloe Rins, the innocent and intelligent schoolgirl. No spoilers. Zin the Immovable, a large, powerful guy who, to me at least, gives off these fun uncle vibes. Sherazard Harvey, a stern mentor and also a fun and carefree person. Tita Russell, the young prodigy, and Olivier Lindheim, my personal favorite, an eccentric and cheerful person who's always prepared with his signature weapon, flirting. All the characters have unique skills and weapons, which would be a perfect segue to talk about combat. Now, I did play through the game on hard mode, so that might influence my opinion a little bit, but the game actually challenged me with genuinely difficult fights. And I'm not just talking about arbitrary difficulty like jacking up the stats of bosses and taking a nerf hammer to your own stats. I'm talking about genuinely interesting and at times seemingly cheesy mechanics that would make me have to redesign my approach, but nothing felt out of my control in a fight. Nothing that a quit to last save and a few tweaks to the equipment, orbments, or strategy couldn't fix. However, none of these questions really answer why I fell in love with this game. Maybe they just don't make games like they used to. Maybe I think I was missing something that this game fulfilled. Memorable characters that left an impact on me long after I beat the game. A really interesting story that I could immerse myself in. Fun but also challenging boss fights that required some real thought to beat. And a cliffhanger that kept me asking for more. So why not give it a try? And while you guys are beating this game, I will be playing the second chapter, which I have just bought.